Alright, good morning.
The 20.
Welcome back for some more free space. We had finished Act 1 last time. Like, perfect timing, we actually finished the stream right on the end of Act 1. We select our Act 2, that's done. Right, so the sum up of Act 1 is war was declared, we got our ass kicked, we did some special agent shenanigans, and we decided that we didn't want to do that anymore, and we are now mercenary. Trying to get as far away from the trouble as we can, basically. Get all the way into the boonies, try to make a new life way ahead from everything else. If I remember correctly, that's pretty much the plot at this point.
Stuart lad, I swear if you're still at Akrotira drinking yourself to an early grave, I'm gonna personally come over there and drive a boot up your ass.
I remember last time I played this, I had the built-in text-to-speech, and that was a pretty interesting experience.
Where the hell have you been? I've heard nothing from you. First you leave Erskine to hang out with the feds, and when you return you hole up in a border system and refuse to answer my questions. Look, all I know about Morrick is from CBN. That's enough for me to know that something big went down there and the Yi got caught up in it. You got to be off your trolley right now. If you're not going to tell me what happened, at least take this chance to get your head sorted. I'm cashing out my terminal leave and answering a listing from someone looking for 2 contract pilots. It's out in Sulcia. I know it's a shithole in the middle of nowhere, but it's a fresh start. If the Navy's really put you on half pay, it means you haven't got any fleet commitments, so you've got no excuses. Get your ass out of Akrotira and come take this job with me. You've got the skills for it, and I could use someone familiar to watch my back. It'll also give you a chance to make a difference again. Besides, I know you can't look after yourself without someone to wipe your ass for you. What are friends for, am I right?
Hi, Stuart. Welcome to Sulcia. Thanks for applying for my job listing. I hear you've come all the way from the Alban Commonwealth. I'm Catherine Lau, captain of the Corvette Hoshikuzu. I'm putting together a crew for some contract work. I could use a good pilot. Sulcia will be our area of operations. It's out in the fringes of colonized space, but it's still a major trade hub. The Sulcian hegemony exports a large number of mineral resources for manufacturing. It's a huge frontier, and the Sulcian Navy's spread thin. Alban Commonwealth cruiser patrols used to keep order out here, but with the war and all, they've all been pulled back home. Now the trade corporations are having to fill the gaps left behind by hiring independents for security. This is a good opportunity to make some coin. As far as I can tell, your certifications look good enough, but I want to see your skills for myself. The Hoshikuzu's still undergoing upgrade work, so I'm taking the opportunity to run a performance assessment. I've accepted a contract on your behalf from Lupe Ferris, the Overton Station Master. A single pilot like yourself should be able to pull this off. As you've probably seen on your way in, Overton Orbital is a graveyard for decommissioned ships. Station salvage drones comb the field for useful scrap, which gets processed here and then sold on the market. Ferris says several drones have been lost while on salvage missions, as in, more and more aren't returning to the station. These drones work autonomously, they aren't tracked or kept in sensor contact. A lot of this is unavoidable. The debris creates a lot of signal noise. The station sensors have also detected low energy signals out in the field. The debris chunks are all inert, so there shouldn't be anything out there. Ferris wants someone to go out and see what's generating those signals. If you can find out what's happening with the drones, that'll be a bonus too. Your gunship is berthed in the station hangar. She's one of 2 custom-built craft.
Right. So, going to be flying something a bit heavier than we used to. No flying standard issue military fighters.
They were both in pretty good condition when I found them in the Overton field, and with modifications, they're tough little birds. We might as well use the opportunity to see how well they fly with a pro at the stick. So, that's your mission, Ross. A little ghost hunting to start off your time here. I'll talk to you again when you're out in the field. Lau out.
Right, so no selection, no missiles in this.
Overton Orbital.
Camera, please.
Gunship Bravo 1 outbound to salvage depot.
Right.
Ross, all we've got are sensor ghosts. Whatever's out there's running silent. If you get closer, you may be able to firm up the readings.
What am I looking for?
I've transmitted the sensor data to you. You should see some flickering signals on your radar. And Ross, be careful out there. We don't know what to expect.
Oh, I almost collided with that. Where are we going? That's probably one of them, or... I think it is one. Isn't it? No, it's not. Let's see. Trying to find one that's... Okay, am I flying towards it or against it? And this is why I prefer 3D radars. I don't really know if it's in front or behind me.
Hold up, Ross. Got a fix on something. Check your
Oh,
HUD.
yeah, there we go. Oh.
Ross, are you okay? We picked up a detonation in your area.
Oh yeah, those signals you picked up, they're mines.
What? What are they doing here? This is a scrapyard. See if you can find more. We can't leave any explosives floating around.
That did damage me, by the way. Want to be careful next time. Maybe don't glide into the thing.
Ross, looks like you found another one.
Where are you? Over here.
Alright, that's 2 down.
That's better than just flying into it. What else we got?
This fighter's a real bathtub, Lau.
Don't be so rude. It's not a fighter, it's a missile gunship. It's not supposed to dogfight.
Sorry, Lau. That sounded less rude in my head. I'm guessing all the added weight's
Oh,
from
it's
the
the
missile
X
pods.
Another mine
forward.
detected.
Okay,
Careful,
that makes...
Ross.
I
Use
was
your
trying to
weapons
put them in
shoot
the middle
mines
of the
at
circle.
distance. We're still picking up a couple more signals out there. Of course they are.
Also, I'm
Trying to get
dying.
the
I
missile-
should probably just restart this. I was trying to put them in the
Over
middle
to
of the
orbital.
circle, so of
Gunship
course I
Bravo
was
1
completely
outbound to
shifted
salvage
off.
depot.
That makes more sense. That's why I was
Ross,
confused
all
there.
we've got are sensor ghosts. Whatever's out there's running silent. If you get closer, you may be able to firm up the readings.
What am I looking for?
I've transmitted the sensor data to you. You should see some flickering signals on your radar. And Ross, be careful out there. We don't know what to expect.
Let's see, let's just go towards this. Is that it? I think that's it.
Hold up, Ross.
Yep.
Got a fix on something. Check your HUD.
There you go.
Ross, are you okay? We picked up a detonation in
That's
your
a lot
area.
better.
Oh yeah, those signals you picked up, they're mines.
What? What are they doing here? This is a scrapyard. Ross, looks like you found another one. See if you can find more. We can't leave any explosives floating around.
Nice.
Alright, that's 2 down. This fighter's a real bathtub, Lau.
Don't be so rude. It's not a fighter, it's a missile gunship.
Yep.
It's not supposed
Missile
to
gunship without
dogfight.
missiles.
Sorry, Lau. That sounded less rude in my head. I'm guessing all the added weights from the missile pods.
Another mine detected. Of course they are. I tried to get the missile pods as light as they could, but it's a complex system. You need a lot of machinery. We're still picking up a couple more signals out there.
What made you decide to add missile pods? No one uses them nowadays. They're so easy to counter.
Missiles can still be useful out here in the fringe. There's a lot of obsolete old junkers out here, and not all of them use countermeasures. It's a far cry from your shiny Commonwealth, Ross. There's no gloss here. Everyone's doing what they can to survive. Check your targeting. You found another mine.
Oh, did I?
One more to go.
Not sure what's this. Particularly care, probably. Behind the thing. Probably this.
Got a mine near you. Looks like you got them all. Good work, Ross.
Alright, next.
This doesn't make sense. No one's been through the area for weeks. Who set those mines?
I'll head back to Overton. They better hike up our hazard pay. Those mines were serious business.
1 second, Ross. There's faint sensor contacts from the far side of the field. You should check them out.
Slowly gliding there.
Lau, you're not going to believe this.
That's one of the station's salvage drones. And what the hell is that stargazer doing?
Looks like a bit of unauthorized salvage. These are probably the culprits.
Gunship Bravo 1, this is Station Master
Ouch.
Ferries. I want those interlopers apprehended. You won't get a single credit until it's done.
Nice work.
There we go.
That'll wreck her jump calculations. Now take out her engines.
That thing doesn't have guns, I don't think, so... Pew, 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 pew. Alright.
Okay, she's not going anywhere. I'm calling in a security detachment to apprehend her. Do you mind holding around the area for a while? Solshin security tends to be tardy and there's no one else around to help.
Depends. Do I get an overtime bonus?
You're a funny guy, Ross. Of course not.
Nice and easy. It helps when you already know what's going to happen and you remember
I'm
those
happy with your
missions.
flying ability. To be honest, I'm just glad you're not one of those hacks hiding their lack of flight experience to get a job. The way you disabled those mines and the freighter means you're already light years ahead. I've finalized the paperwork and linked your account with the Hoshikuzu. Financial transactions coming through will automatically get portioned to you as per contract. Ferris is happy enough with how things turned out. Solsian military security has identified the Stargazer freighter as the Samoyed. She's been implicated in salvage runs throughout Solsian space, as well as laying mines for drone sabotage. I hear her crew's keeping tight-lipped. Let's see how long they can stay quiet. I've asked the Overton mechanics to patch up your gunship. Your flying out there unmasked a couple of stress points that needed reinforcing. I guess I didn't work the ship hard enough during space trials. Anyway, welcome to the unit, Ross. I hope this is the beginning of a fruitful partnership. Once the crew listings are all filled and the Hoshikuzu has finished refurbishment, I'm taking us to Azar Station. It's a major trade station and a good place for us to cut our teeth. Start making a name for ourselves.
Missile warfare in space is a race between seeker. Yeah, I remember we talked about that back then. Small anti-fighter missiles can easily be defeated. Right.
Welcome aboard, newcomer. Please take a moment to read through this orientation guide to familiarize yourself with the Hoshikuzu and her crew. The Hoshikuzu is a one-of-a-kind corvette that started life as a Rasputin-class transport before being sold for scrap. She was salvaged and converted into an armed corvette by Catherine Lau, her current captain. Her reactor and impeller was replaced with a military-grade unit, and her engines operate at more than 200% efficiency. She is a hare with a lion's heart. Along with her new 40mm chain gun PDCs, she carries 2 gunships and several repair drones for support. Catherine Lau is the ship's captain. She decides who joins and leaves the ship. All who work hard are welcome. Those who misbehave are asked to leave. Derek Core is the ship's engineer and keeps the power running. He's a great war veteran, and he loves only vodka more than machines. Verma Erickson runs tactical and weapons. She's a mystery, but no one knows guns better than her. If you manage to find out anything about her past, share it with me. Dodo Makes is one half of the gunship pilot team. He's a Caledonian through and through, and is the only one that can match core drink for drink. Finally, there's Stuart Ross, the other gunship jockey. He's a bit of a lone wolf, but you can depend on him for anything. I hope your time aboard the Hoshikuzu is a positive experience. If you have any questions about this orientation guide, just send over a comms.
More exposition.
Hello, Ross. You are probably wondering how I fit into this family. A few weeks ago, I helped Lau outfit the Hoshikuzu with the new reactor, and I figured I might as well stay for the ride. Lau's rewarded me with the job she doesn't want to do herself, so I'm running double duty on reactor and gunship maintenance. I'll be the one maintaining your craft. I don't know if Lau told you yet, but I think you should know ahead of time. I'm Combine of Old Sol vintage. I remember when we used to rule the galaxy back before the Great War. These Cine-Russians, they do things a little differently, but I don't follow most of it myself. I leave the politics to the politicians. You live long enough, you'll make peace with the things you can't control. So, your gunships. They're versatile little machines that can mount most weapon systems out there. Right now, we're limited to basic equipment, but things will change when Lau gets us some more advanced weapons. Unfortunately, I can't do much about their agility. Having said that, the engines are powerful enough and can get you to a decent speed, so long as you fly in a straight line. Anyway, it's good to meet you, Ross. If you need anything for your gunship or just want advice from someone who's seen it all, come find me. Welcome aboard.
Hey Mikes, Ross, look who's just scored our first contract. Our client is Trinity Holdings, a major trade cartel headquartered here at Azar Station. They've posted out a contract to investigate a distress call from one of their freighters. The call came from the Compass Rose, a cargo freighter en route to the Multnomah system. She dropped out of hyperspace with an unspecified engine failure. The Compass Rose dropped out near several star systems with known pirate activity. She's a sitting duck for vultures looking for easy prey. No details on what to expect, but the Hoshikuzu and your gunships should have more than enough firepower to deal with any raiders we're likely to encounter. Your gunships are fully stocked with kinetic rounds and missiles. Our mission is to safeguard the Compass Rose and her cargo, while rendering assistance to her crew. Since this is going to be your first outing with us, I'll go through the game plan once more before we head out. Your gunships are too small to have their own hyperspace impeller, so you two will ride docked on the Hoshikuzu's fighter rails when we enter hyperspace. Once we enter the area, undock your gunships from the Hoshikuzu to initiate flight operations. You'll be weapons-free after that. Watch your fire, though. The Hoshikuzu may be armored, but I don't want her to take any more damage than she needs. That's all I've got for now. If there's no questions, get to your gunships.
Right.
We jump when you're confirmed secure.
Let's see if I can figure out how the missiles work. It's been a while. Just aim at and right click, most likely. What do we have? Got 8 of those. The camera is doing its usual thing. Alt-O. Alt-D. There you go. Wrong.
This is Ross. I'm clear and engaging manual flight control.
Look sharp, lad. Someone else has responded to the freighter's call.
Watch out. I see a cutter out there with at least 5 fighters. Compass Rose, this is Catherine Lau on the Corvette Hoshikuzu. We're here to help.
This is Gedaria of the Malaka People's Militia. My crew are assisting this freighter with repairs and have the situation under control. This is American space, and you have no jurisdiction here. If you approach our vessel, we will respond appropriately.
Onyx corvette and fighters have gone weapons hot, warming up PDCs.
PDC's going hot.
Shake your sex, you
They're
daft bugger!
quite a bit faster than me.
Watch out, lad! Go on behind you!
Yep. Right, so just dropping missiles and running away doesn't quite work when they're faster than me. Let's try this again.
This is Ross.
So
I'm
should
clear and
probably just
engaging
stay
manual
near the
flight control.
Corvette for now.
Look sharp, lad. Someone else has responded to the freighter's call.
Watch out. I see a cutter out there with at least 5 fighters. Compass Rose, this is Catherine Lau on the Corvette Hoshikuzu. We're here to help.
This is Gedaria of the Malaka People's Militia. My crew are assisting this freighter with repairs and have the situation under control. This is Malakan space, and you have no jurisdiction here. If you approach our vessel, we will respond appropriately.
This guy sounds like a proper tinfoil warlord.
There's plenty of the buggers out here all carving up their own little niche of space. No enforcers out here to keep them in line.
Malakan ship, we are an armed security vessel. We have authorization to safeguard all outgoing merchant traffic. You have no claim over the Compass Rose and do not speak for her master. Put the freighter's master on the comms or there will be consequences.
Solshan Corvette, come no closer. This is your final warning.
This has trouble written all over it. Get ready for action, lad.
Oh, I'm ready. I plan to be the worst thing that's happened to these Malakan pirates.
Alright, that's enough warning. Warming up the PDCs. Car, spin the engines as fast as they'll go.
You've got full power, Lau.
Alright.
Hostile ships incoming! Split and engage!
PDC's going hot.
Ouch. They really don't like me, do they? In particular me, apparently. Maybe don't stay here.
Whiskey fighters down.
That's my last missile. That connected.
Victor Wing taken care of!
Alright, you two. Lend us a hand against the cutter's turrets.
Well, I would like to, but they're kind of firing at me, so... that kind of doesn't help.
Lad, can I get a hand here?
Can I get repaid? Oh, they rearm me as well. Forgot that was going to happen. Oh, they ran away.
That was good work, lad. Looks like time in an Akrotiri tavern hasn't dulled your reflexes.
Hey, looks like being close to retirement age hasn't dulled yours either.
Lad, what do they say about underestimating an old man in a field where others die young?
Compass Rose, this is Catherine Lau of the Hoshikuzu. Is your transceiver operational?
This is Master Schaefer. Our comms are intact. My crew was instructed by the militia ship not to respond to your comms through threat of violence.
Are there any casualties?
5 of my crew suffered injuries in the initial engine failure. We've given first aid, but there's no sick bay on board.
All right. We can request a repair transport to help, but first I need to know what happened.
It was a junk impeller unit we got from Langche. It blew the engine casing and tore a hole through the service tunnel. We're going to need a realigned impeller unit. We don't have any spares on board, or the expertise to install one.
Azar Station, we've got a stricken freighter in need of field repairs. Can you send a repair ship to our location?
Message received, Hoshikuzu. The only auxiliary on site is the Hopewell. She's currently attending to salvage operations, but should be available within 3 hours.
Not good enough. Every pirate within a 5-system radius will have heard our distress call. We haven't got 3 hours.
That's the best you're getting, Schaefer.
Schaefer, we're helpless out here. Get that frigate to take us on board. Leave this ship to rot for all I care.
You're out of your mind. We've a full hold of goods in here. Trinity Holdings will have my head if I lose this shipment.
That's all you care about. Money! 5 of your crew are hurt because you cheaped out on a new engine.
She mad?
Salsian ship, if you're listening, we've got injured on board. We can't wait out here for hours. Get us a transport out of here!
Stay at your post, Cooper, or I'll have you up for insubordination.
These people are fucking nuts.
Why don't we just evacuate the crew and be done with it? Leave the damn cargo.
Oh, hello, good morning. What's up?
Hoshikuzu, this is Euphonia Way Station. Hyperspace signature converging on your position. ETA 10 seconds.
Alright, more bad guys. Most likely.
Oh hell, this is going to get interesting.
We've got company. It's a civilian ship.
Oh, they're not bad guys.
What the hell are they doing? Crazy bastards.
This is the Corvette Hoshikuzu to inbound civilian
Oh, I
vessel.
can't order the other
You
guy.
are approaching a Salsian security operation. State your intentions.
We are the children of renewal. The Lord created us to help those in need. We do the Lord's work by being here. We have engineers and medical personnel on board dedicating their lives to serve. Let us help you, Compass Rose.
They're nutters, but they're
Renewal
not
vessel,
evil
you have entered a
nutters at
live
least.
combat zone. We expect further hostile ships to arrive. We cannot guarantee your safety.
The Lord teaches us that important work is never easy. Everyone here knows the risks. We appreciate your concern.
You're a lifesaver, Outreach. Better than these useless Salsians. Get your engineers to fix my ship.
This is just great. Gunships, we now have 2 civilian vessels to keep alive.
God, that Schaefer's a smug little bastard.
This is killing me. We're risking our lives for that piece of work.
That we
Yeah,
are.
but we need the pay mics. Job's a job.
Hoshikuzu, Euphonia here. More signals inbound to your position. Coming in fast.
Looks like this is it, lad. Get ready.
Right.
This is Faros of the Malika People's Militia. You have violated our territory. Leave or be destroyed.
Probably should stay in the
Malikan
Corvette
ship,
for this.
I will only warn you once. The penalty for interdicting merchant traffic is death. Break off immediately.
As their friend Schlo, this fate the entire cargo are ours to claim. You cannot change this.
As we told your friend on the Onyx, you have no claim over the Compass Rose. We will carry out our orders to safeguard the ship, her cargo, and her crew.
Corporate lapdog, you would deny us even the crumbs from the bounty that should rightfully be ours? Our people are starving out here. No matter. Our javelins will turn that corporate frigate of yours to scrap. Our warning to stay away from Malikan space.
Shit, they got javelins. This is gonna get rough.
Oh, and as long as they're aiming at the Corvette, I can just intercept them on the way.
Missiles
I can even
incoming.
missile them if I
Brace,
want to.
brace, brace.
Alright, let's dance.
Gunships, destroy the Equinox's missile launchers. We need to neutralize their artillery.
Fighters first.
Ross, I'll distract the escorting fighters. You take care of those missile silos.
Oh, that's too late for those
We have
ones.
secure access to the engineering section. Compass Rose, prepare to receive men and
Alright,
equipment.
ASM over here. Let's go. Not sure I'm connecting. Yeah, that's better. Too late. You. There we go. Get out of here. Health is fine. Okay, we can tank quite a bit in this. At least. We can't really tank the fighters, but we can tank the turrets just fine. But where is it? Am I hitting? I'm not sure I'm hitting. Okay, I'm hitting. Can you see bottom left? That works.
Good work, lad. Let's head back.
Prepare a bit. Let the Corvette do its work.
We won't forget this intrusion. This is our space, and the Malikan people will never submit.
They're going to run away. Might as well try to destroy the subsystems. If we can get one out of those two. No, they're running away.
Still here, Mikes. Those raiders put up a good fight.
Seen better days.
Aye, lad. They fought well, and with better kit than the usual bandit rabble.
They're nothing but pirates, Mikes. Probably stole everything they use.
Outreach, this is Team 1. The freighter's engine array is fried. She'll need an entire week in dry dock.
Oh, that's perfect. Now we're back to square one.
Engineer team, check that our docking link is secure. We'll tow the Compass Rose back home.
He's going to do what?
I knew it! These bastards are crazy!
Reverend, docking link looks secure enough to survive the trip. There'll be a lot of shear, but this freighter's built solid.
Just carry the
As the Lord wills, so shall it be done. Prepare all stations for hyperspace jump.
Pew.
I thought tows were supposed to be done with a reinforced scaffold and seal.
Well, no one told the Outreach's crew that.
Ross, Mikes, dock yourselves. It's time to go collect our payment.
Money.
Well, I'd call that mission a success. Compass Rose arrived safely at her destination under the engine power of the Outreach. The executives at Trinity Holdings are delighted with the outcome and have thanked us for recovering the cargo. I hear the injured crew members are all doing okay. In fact, I hear that Schaefer has been fined a hefty amount and his master's license suspended. It seems the Solshan Merchant Safety Authority wasn't impressed with the way he endangered his ship with that faulty impeller, citing several safety regulations that he breached. Nice to see a regulations agency with some teeth out here. Anywhere else, he'd have gotten away with it. Your defense of the Hoshikuzu was outstanding. Those Malakan raiders were serious about taking us out, but we showed them we were more than up to the task. How did the militia group get their hands on top-of-the-line military ordnance? I'm not too familiar with the Malika People's Militia. All I know is they're a fringe group in conflict with the Solsian hegemony, and the closest thing they have to a leader is an ex-soldier called Andrei Gadaria. His stated goals are the liberation of all indentured workers from exploitation and the right to self-determination, whatever that means. Up until now, they've been running mostly guerrilla operations, and despite the Solsian military's shortcomings, the group have been able to be contained. I've submitted a report of our encounter to the Solsian Navy. Their threat assessment of the local militia groups needs updating. I'm glad both of you are here with us. You keep performing the way you did, I think we'll do good out here.
Fringe of the vast, sparsely populated region of space, the social hegemony had an iron grip on the major population centers. Corruption and poor infrastructure allowed various militia groups in the region to flourish. Chief among these groups are Malika's People's Militia. Officially classified as a violent non-state actor.
You're slowing down, Dodo Mikes. What happened to the famed Caledonian liver?
Oh, I guess they're
Still
drinking.
Here. Just learned when to ease off the throttle. Something you Combine vets never seem to grasp.
Throttle control's overrated, boy. Back then you either floored it or you went nowhere at all. The universe had fewer shades of gray.
And fewer safety features.
We had our own safety features. Luck and ignorance. I tell you,
could used to be a bit louder.
The Great War was the galaxy's roughest entrance exam on optimism. Every sortie we went out, we were pretty sure we weren't coming back. And when we did, that was a damn fine day.
I was 8 years old when the war ended. My childhood was grown-ups waving banners, talking about heroics. Didn't make a bit of sense to me. My father used to say the war broke us. Every year afterward, it felt like we were trying to fix something we couldn't even see.
Sometimes I think we only fought that hard because war was all we had left.
Did you believe in it then? The Combine dream? The ideals? Whatever they sold you?
At first. When you're young, you want to believe in something bigger. Order, stability, strength. But after enough fighting, ideals get thin fast. Turns into just trying to make it through the next battle.
Is that why you left it behind?
They left us first. Combine stopped being Combine the moment it couldn't protect its people anymore. After the war, everything changed. Suddenly you had to pick a side within a side. And now... I'm too old for that kind of politics. But I suppose every generation has its own battles. Maybe your generation has the harder fight, cleaning up after mine.
Funny. I think Stuart would say the same thing about mine.
Huh. Stuart Ross. He's still new to this life.
That's
Give him
us.
time, he'll get bitter like us. Or dead. Hopefully just bitter. Now quit talking and drink. Next round's on the loser, and I'll warn you. I've never lost to a pilot.
And I've never lost to a Combine fossil.
Okay, everyone. Big things are going down, and I need to make sure everyone's on the same page. As I've said before, this region's been descending into a shit show for a while, but this is the worst it's been. Word around the trade cartels is that there's worsening unrest with industrial workers all around Solcia.
Oh, I think I
Something's
remember
got the
this one.
roughnecks riled enough to drop tools. The Sulcian government's deployed the Navy to clamp down on trouble spots, but the unrest is escalating all around Sulcian space. They're spread thin, trying to cover everywhere at once.
Just work on unrest. Also known as a Wednesday in France.
We're going to be spoilt for choice with security contracts, but if the situation gets too messy, I'm bailing us out of Solcia. I'll never choose a job that forces us to do terrible things to innocent people. However, anyone who doesn't feel like they can continue here is free to leave. Everyone on this ship is a volunteer, and I'll support whatever decision you make. I got us a new contract. We're on security duty again. We're headed to Cora Station, a silicon refinery in orbit of Rubedo. 12 hours ago, the refinery workers staged a coup and stormed the station's CNC. Thankfully, no one was killed, but the facility is now in lockdown and all silicon refining has halted. The workers have pledged solidarity to the Malika People's Militia, but the group hasn't claimed responsibility. The mining corporation Energens Industries has contracted a troop transport to assault and take back the station. Our job is to provide escort and eliminate all threats. 2 missile corvettes have taken up sentry positions near the station. They're essentially converted transports and shouldn't pose much of a threat to the Hoshikuzu. However, they'll need to be dealt with before the Marines can start their assault. Before the assault can commence, the station reactor needs to be disabled. This will cut power to the station and shut off the gravity generator.
Yeah, we're going to be carrying a bomb, right?
This is the plan. The Hoshikuzu and transport Pollux Arrow will jump in outside of missile range to the corvettes and hang back. We've attached an EMP mine to your gunship. You'll need to drop it off in proximity to the station's reactor. This means running a gauntlet of the missile corvettes to the station. Once in position, detach the mine and move out of the area. The mine has a 30-second timer before sending out a powerful pulse to disable the station's reactor.
Right, 30-second timer.
Once the reactor is down, the Pollux Arrow will begin her assault and reach the station. Our job is to provide area cover during this phase of the operation. I've checked with the Pollux Arrow and Energens Industries. This is to be a humane operation. Energens Industries know that if things go badly here, it'll hit their bottom line. They're in full PR mode over this mess and want this done clean.
Good for us. Right.
That was a smooth exit. We're ready when you are, Ross.
Yeah, there's a 3 and yours a 0 in that situation. So that works out, right?
Your drop-off point has been marked on your HUD. Good luck.
Tell me something, Lau. Why have all our contracts been playing policemen for mega corporations?
The corporate contracts pay more. We need to make a name for ourselves out here, which means making friends with the big players. Picking up increased comms traffic from those corvettes. Let's get this done before more of their friends show up.
Can I just fire the missiles?
Lad, don't forget, you can shoot down missiles if you line them up right.
For God's sake, Mikes.
Alright, where is the drop-off point? It's inside there, right? And, Altex. Am I good or did I drift too far? I think I drifted too far. There we go.
KMP away, moving out of range. What the hell? I thought this had a 30-second timer.
I remember that.
Yes, well, I must have missed a step when arming the device. No harm done.
I forgive you, Core. Sometimes people get forgetful at later stages in life.
Ouch.
Erickson, open up PDCs at the open sky. Ross has probably had enough of these missiles.
Yeah, cheeky little bastard.
Naval here. We can confirm lights are out on the station. We're moving to assault now.
You got it, Lau.
It also wouldn't hurt for you flyboys to contribute some firepower.
I've done my bit, Mikes. Time for you to start pulling your weight.
I don't think those guys run away, so not going to possibly bother targeting.
That's one Corvette down. Clear the open sky from the target list. Mike's, Ross, base fighters are powering up on the station.
Oh.
Prepare to intercept hostile
Okay,
craft.
now that's a bit more dangerous. Oh, I think my missiles got them.
Zinkley Corvette destroyed.
New contact. A Stargazer freighter just warped in. She's got a full cargo load of construction drones.
Got a wee bit of business needing care of. Those construction drones are carrying mines. They're on a collision course to the Hoshikuzu. Try to aim for the mine cargo. They're more fragile than the drones.
Let's see. Sensors astrogation.
Suicide mine drones. Who the hell are these guys?
A bunch of bastards.
Time to finish the job. Take out that freighter.
Not letting you run away. There we go. Engine.
Pollock's arrow docked at the refinery. My men are preparing breach charges.
Off you go.
Area clear. Those looked like Malakan ships, the same ones that attacked the Compass Rose.
Whoever these guys are, they fought pretty hard for this station.
We fought like bastards and died like bastards. Should have just surrendered.
Have a little charity, Mikes. Maybe they're fighting for something worth dying for.
They took over a dingy refinery in the arse end of nowhere. Can't be worth dying for that.
Freedom, Mikes. These workers are desperate and voiceless, looking for the slightest shred of hope. Solcia was built on slavery.
Aren't we part of the problem then? We're helping a mining corporation take back their property.
Solcia's problems aren't going to be fixed overnight. We're not going to change how an entire nation runs its business.
Also, we kind of need to get
So
paid.
these people are just going to follow Darius' promises, even though he's a pirate and a warlord.
You think these people care? All they see is the whip. This pirate warlord is promising them freedom.
Oh hell, we've got visitors.
Cora Refinery, this is not our team. We have the reinforcements you were promised.
I don't want to rush into that.
Something wrong, Baggy. The stations selling to those ships do not have autoresponders. We penso maybe something wrong with the station.
Lo, listen very carefully. My men need time to work. Those transports are full of armed troops. Don't let them reach the station.
Message received.
Can I
We'll do what we
order
can. Gunships, we're moving to engage.
Job sorted.
Cover me, please. That should help.
Oh, Putana. I know that ship. Me pensa that's the Yoshikusu, the one that beat up Feroz on the Equinox.
Those are Malakan ships.
Run away.
Watch out for those fighters! They just ejected from the cutter! Took that bastard
We'll keep that cutter busy. Mike's, Ross, disable those transports before they get to the station.
Okay, that should be all for the fight. No, there's another one here. Alright. Do I just ignore this guy?
That's one transport out of commission.
Pew, 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 pew. That's two.
Both transports are out of action, Lau.
Nice work, Ross. You can help us out against this cutter.
Nice to have those creeps that basically get the enemies out of the targeting list once you've disabled them. Don't have to get confused at what I need to take care of or not. It's all quality of life stuff there. Can I get you, please? Should I just disable your engines or something? Stop running around. Probably going to kill this guy before we run out of engines. Turret is down. Is astrogation any easier to kill? Probably not, right on the nose as well. So when it's running away, probably not a good proposition. Go down anyway.
Scratch another Malakan cutter, Lau.
This is Naval. The station control center is secured. We've apprehended the leaders responsible for the mutiny. Thanks for clearing the way, Lau. Your people can cover for us anytime.
Another day, another contract. Mike's, Ross, bring yourselves in.
Good work, Mikes. We spent blood and sweat making sure another fringe corporation meets their bottom line.
Hey!
That was tougher than I expected. The Malakans were definitely behind the Cora mutiny. In fact, it's starting to look like they've been behind most of the uprisings in Solcia. This is a worrying escalation. Those transports were carrying troops to secure their hold on Cora, which means that they aren't just aiming to disrupt Solcian operations. They plan to occupy assets and territory. If I didn't know better, I'd say that Andrei Gadaria is going beyond his goals of worker liberation. He's building an army. Energens Industries has paid a bonus to the Hoshikuzu's crew for taking care of the Malikan reinforcements and keeping Navo's men safe. I'm using the extra credits to source some new equipment for the gunships. I'll
Yay.
get Core to go through the new cannons with you later.
American People's Militia is a disparate coalition of paramilitary organization, weapons and armed worker groups across the fringe space. The overarching creed of the military liberation of all indentured workers from exploitation, right to self-determination. In practice, this means utilizing violence to disrupt or control social and resource operations. How convenient.
I've got big news from the local feeds. The Matina Cometa crew just swore allegiance to Gadaria's militia. They were the second largest fringe group after the Malikans, and Gadaria's only remaining serious challengers. The Malikans now have almost uncontested ownership of deep fringe space, and enough military hardware to challenge the Sulcian Navy. This is bad news. The only reason the fringe groups hadn't overrun the Sulcian Navy before now is that they were competing with each other and disorganized enough to be suppressed piecemeal. With the fringe groups organized under one leader, the Sulcian government has upgraded the threat level to severe. I'll keep a close eye out for more updates over the next few days.
Ross, we finally invested in some new equipment for you and Mike's.
Yeah.
Lau has to be the most miserly entrepreneur I've ever met. You've got the option of Maxine cannons now. They're Federation standard, firing solid flechettes instead of the Hua King's explosive-tipped rounds. This decreases the damage potential, but the rounds are faster and more accurate. The Federation philosophy appears to be get enough ordnance on target and the rest will sort itself out. Like the Hua Kings, the Maxim pods are modular, so it's a quick job to swap them out. Just let me know ahead of time. Personally, I don't care for them as much as the Hua Kings, but Lau says I'm just biased toward Combine equipment. They're there if you want them.
Ross, Mikes, this is probably a bad idea, but we're doing it anyway. We've picked up a distress call
Story
from
of
the
my
Sulcian
life.
warship Protogenea. It looks like the Malikan militias pulled off something big. They've ambushed the flagship of the Sulcian Navy, hit her reactor, and left her adrift. The Malikan warship Opus is bombarding the Protogenea from range. Her capabilities are unknown, but she's bigger than the corvettes. The Hoshikuzu is the closest ship that can help. I'm bringing her in. We're going in without much info, but here's the best plan I've got. Undock from the Hoshikuzu, and move to defend the Protogenea from incoming missiles. The Hoshikuzu will move to take up a defensive position alongside the battlecruiser. We're going to try and buy time for the battlecruiser to restore power to her systems. The Opus is a lot bigger than we are, and I don't plan to go near that ship.
Alright, play defensive.
Protogenea is a pre-Great War relic, but she's all brute and muscle. We just need to cover her while she restores power to her engines and weapons for a counterattack. I've been in contact with Latona Way Station. Multiple Sulcian Navy ships are scrambling to assist, but none of them will arrive in time. We'll likely be by ourselves during this engagement. Everyone good? Okay, let's go save some Sulcians.
Alright. Do they give me the new guns? Yeah, by default. Which is fine by me.
Incoming fighters. Mikes, Ross, get yourselves clear as quick as you can. Sulcian battlecruiser Protogenea. This is the corvette Hoshikuzu. We're here to assist.
Admiral Butini to Hoshikuzu. Get in position for your series to cover my flagship. The Malikans strike damage on weapons control.
That bastard damn good.
We're still at least 60 seconds out of weapons range. Gunships, do what you can to protect the flagship.
Light him up!
Don't let the fighters tie you up, lad!
Come over here.
Hoshikuzu, we're being hit by Malikan warheads. We can't take much more.
Alright. 64 on the warship. I guess we just stand here and shoot down missiles. Can work with that. That's a big chunk of chip.
Admiral, we're in position. Setting PDCs to auto-target. The silos on the Opus are powering down. They've stopped their launch cycles. What's happening?
Well, they figured out that there was
complicated
no
their
point.
plans. The Americans are saving Javelin ammo and reconsidering their options.
It's a Hoshikuzu. Agaziving. Keros Narisax.
Fighters?
Troublemakers coming in!
Contact. Malika ships launching from the Opus.
Well, we now know what their plan is. Those gunships carry underslung ASMs and HE grenades.
Watch out, lad! I'm seeing missile pods on those Malakan escort fighters.
Okay, two different type of gunships. One of them is classified as a fighter. No need actually going out there. Just let them come to us. Not sure 2 missiles will be enough, but those guys might have countermeasures as well.
Jackhammer ASMs incoming.
I think those guys have countermeasures.
Shake your six, you daft bugger!
Oh, I got EMP'd. I think I got EMP'd by my own missiles. Which is a bit annoying. Gotta wait for that
Shake your
time
six,
out.
you daft bugger! Troublemakers coming in!
Admiral, second wave of gunships inbound.
Bonk. Collision avoidance still not a thing, is it?
Their missile silos have powered up again. Looks like they're hoping to overwhelm our point defense.
Gunships are toast.
Hoshikazu, continue your cover. Engineering, I need a time estimate on engine power restoration.
So far, so good. Missiles incoming. Yeah, they definitely have countermeasures.
That bastard damn good.
Lau here. She's getting torn up bad. We're losing power.
Admiral, engineering reports power flow restored to fusion engines. The Protogemia now has propulsion.
We died. Okay, so I still need to keep an eye for the missiles when we're doing that. Duly noted.
Incoming fighters. Mikes, Ross, get yourselves clear as quick as you can. Solcian battlecruiser Protogenea. This is the Corvette Hoshikuzu. We're here to assist.
Admiral, put in to Hoshikazu. Get in position for your series to cover my flagship. The Americans strike damage on weapons control.
That was a good shot!
We're still at least 60 seconds out of weapons range. Gunships, do what you can to protect the flagship.
Light him up!
Don't let the fighters tie you up, lad!
Should I just ignore the fighters and go for the missiles?
Shake your sex, you daft bugger!
Ah, missed this one.
Bastard looking you up!
I got missed one. Can you stop? Go away. Thank you. Let's rearm. One of the missiles made a nice circle around the bow of the ship. That happens sometimes. Can I? Yeah.
If you say so, lad.
Admiral, we're in position. Setting PDCs to auto-target. The silos on the Opus are powering down. They've stopped their launch cycles. What's happening?
Your arrivals complicated their plans. The Americans are saving Javelin ammo and reconsidering their options.
Slight bomb.
Got troublemakers coming in!
Contact. Malika ships launching from the Opus.
Well, we now know what their plan is. Those gunships carry underslung ASMs and HE grenades.
Watch out, lad! I'm seeing missile pods on those Malakan escort fighters!
You need to keep an eye out for the message when they're launching ASMs. Because that's the biggest threat. Those guys are attacking us, they're not attacking the ship. Well, that is going to go through, right?
Jackhammer ASMs incoming.
ASMs for now.
Got troublemakers coming in!
Admiral, second wave of gunships inbound.
Gunships are toast.
Their missile silos have powered up again. Looks like they're hoping to overwhelm our point defense.
Hoshikazu, continue your cover. Engineering, I need a time estimate on engine power restoration.
Around. There we go. Wave out. I think. Yeah. Oh. Well, rearming at the wrong time. That's a bit awkward. Okay, ASM up again. Missiles are not going to help me here.
Hoshikazu, we're being hit by American warheads. We can't take much more.
Probably the jackhammers. We focus on the javelins first. Might as well missile them. But the missiles are not very useful against the gunships anyway. We get all... Nope, missed this one. There we go.
Admiral, engineering reports power flow restored to fusion engines. The Protogemia now has propulsion.
Good. Hoshikazu, I'm bringing the ship to a mass driver engagement with the Opus. Supplement our series cover.
The Opus is turning tail. She's retreating.
Get your fighter craft to hit the astrogation of the Opus before she jumps. The Malikans will pay for their transgression.
Let's see.
The Opus is spooling impellers. Estimate 90 seconds before she jumps. Take out her astrogation.
Admiral, we're coming up to mass driver range.
Good. Ready mass drivers to fire.
Well. Got it. Should be able to find this. Maybe 1%. Come on. Okay, someone got it. I'm well.
Amazing
1%
work, boss.
myself.
She's not going anywhere.
I would like to be going anywhere though.
Gunships, stay clear of the Opus.
Yes,
Let the
I would like to
deal
do
with
that.
Warship.
Nice 1% by the way. Okay, I think we're almost out of range. Should be good now. Yeah, I think we're fine. Maybe intercept me size a bit. A repair. Okay. Off she goes.
Malikan threat is neutralized. Standing down, red alert.
Well,
Admiral,
foot of painter will be fine, right?
What are your orders?
Protogeneia, auxiliary ship Palosis on status on to assist. What is your status?
Palos, we are damaged but functional. Bring your vessel alongside and send boarding crews to the Opus. Check for survivors and bring them in for medical assistance. Osikusu, stay guidos antigo e can secure the Opus. When we have Palos repair drones atento your damage.
Be the topper!
Alright.
You okay, you two? I wasn't sure if we'd bitten off more than we could chew. You guys did good. Admiral Bertini's logistics ship Palos has finished going over our home. Thankfully, we didn't take any critical structural damage. The Hoshikuzu's still got some fight left in her. The Solsian government sent out a statement a few minutes before you came in. Darius declared war on the hegemony with the attack on the Protogenia being the first move. Malikan warships are sweeping through Solsia. There's chaos everywhere. All the trade cartels are pulling out and embassies are evacuating. Everyone's fleeing while they can. It's too dangerous for us to stay. Once the Hoshikuzu has finished repairs, I'm taking us out of Solsia. I haven't decided where to take us yet. I'll ask around, see if I can find some safe harbor. I'll let you know soon.
Alright. Majority of the Malikan fleet still consists of converted mining ships and transports, low performance and low maintenance hulls that the militia could find and convert in short notice. Despite this, the militia navy has been able to challenge the Solsian hegemony using powerful weapons supplied by a mysterious benefactor. Yeah.
Okay. I've had my ear to the ground, listening to news feeds and contacts in the merchant guilds. The general gist is that short of military convoys, commerce in Solstian space is no longer feasible. 1 in 4 transports aren't making it to their destinations. The Albans have withdrawn all of their convoy escorts for fleet duty. Same with the Jacobins and the Rhenish. The Solsians are running out of ships. They don't have enough to cover the trade lanes and fight the Malicans at the same time. I know it feels like we're abandoning Solsia, but we're not equipped to fight a war. We'll have to come back when things settle down. The Vicar system is looking like our best bet. It's the only supply hub in the region, so it's going to be a magnet for anyone fleeing the war zone. Vicar is a border system, and it's the last port of call out of Celsian space. Refugee and freight convoys have been gathering there over the past few days. There'll be a chance to pick up a few escort jobs, and it's far enough away from the Malikan front that it's stable for now.
Right.
Something just came up. Ross has requested we divert to Kotus Anchorage, a Celsian industrial hub. A large Malikan strike force is en route, and there's some civilians that need help. Kotus is the site of an Alban Commonwealth embassy. The facility is evacuating its entire staff, and the transports need escorting out of the area.
Makes sense.
They've sent out a call for assistance to secure the evacuation against a likely Malikan attack. The evacuation is being hampered by heavy crowds. Thousands of people at the anchorage are trying to get out of the system. The transports are short-ranged and don't have intersystem hyperspace impellers. The Alban Commonwealth has dispatched the heavy transport Elgin to a rendezvous point in the system. Other evacuations are taking place elsewhere in the system. The Elgin will be taking on passengers from these operations as well. I know we've already made the decision to leave, so I wanted to run it past everyone first. Do we leave Socia now, or do we help these Alban civilians first? All right, I guess that's decided. I'll let Kotus know we're on the way. Oh, and Ross, Cowers dug up some Vulcan medium cannons for you two to try out. I don't think we'll see any heavy bombers, but they may be useful against Malikan raiders.
Can't click that. It's fine. New weapons. Vulcan. Yeah, Maxim, Vulcan, and Joaquin. Right, let's try that. Another surface mission.
Osikusu, Kotus Control. We have your approach vector. Please observe local maritime rules.
If you say so, lad.
Hoshikuzu, this is Ambassador Hayburn. Our transport is finalizing departure plans, but there's been some security issues.
Acknowledged, Ambassador. Hoshikuzu standing by for your departure confirmation. Okay, you two, don't stray too far. You're merc pilots, not tourists.
500 light years from the Commonwealth and still working for His Majesty's government.
We wouldn't have to if the government did its job properly.
Yeah, well, that's too much to ask for, Mike. All Parliament cares about is saving money while there's a war going on next door.
I think the voices are a bit too loud. More than anything.
You don't recall an entire escort division from a critical hub like Solskjaer? It's madness! Now they...
Use that a bit more.
Can't even protect their own embassy staff.
It's a rough time to be a Commonwealth ambassador in Solskjaer, the poor bastards.
Should be a bit better than that.
This is Transport Courier 2. We're spooling up drives for liftoff. Sorry for the delay, Hoshikuzu.
Understood. Is everything okay down there?
We've had a large crowd try to force their way on our transport. The threat of attack is making people desperate.
Alright, Mikes. Fleet may not be coming to help, but just means we need to fill the gap.
Music might be a bit loud now.
Chit-chat's over, you two. We've got a job to do.
I probably should not go say hi to those guys.
The Malikan warships are descending. Osikusu, you've run out of time. Get out of here.
Transports, what's taking so long? The Malikans have begun their attack. Get yourselves clear!
We're healing up now. Give us a minute or so.
The Malikans have launched fighters. Mike's, Ross, those transports are defenseless against them.
Look at all the buggers. We got a bit of a job ahead of us, lad.
They're terrorist scum attacking civilians. Don't worry, Mikes. I'll get the job done.
That bastard damn good.
Deck crew, secure the cabin for liftoff. This is going to be rough.
Last missile, I think. No, I still have one. Those gunships probably have countermeasures anyway. Yeah, that'll help. Vulcans do good work against the gunships. Shuttles took a serious beating, Jesus Christ. Also, this gun is probably not the best against fighters.
We're away, Hoshikuzu. Forming up on your position now.
Oh, I can't rearm? Can't rearm. Interesting. That's a bit suboptimal.
Gunships, bring yourselves in. We're spooling impellers.
Alright.
Hurry up, Stuart lad! Those Malikan buggers are getting closer!
Pilot.
I'm docked, Lau!
Almost. There we go.
I'm secure. Let's go.
Turning to escape vector. Hang tight. Hyperspace jump in 3, 2, 1. Looks like we made it out. That was a close one. Transports, what's your status?
Hostile rounds penetrated the cabin during the attack. We've got several injured in here. We've managed to stabilize them with first aid.
Probably could have done a better
Hello,
job
two.
at covering those
Situation
guys.
much the same. We need to get our injured into a sick bay as soon as possible.
So, where's the Elgin? She was supposed to be here already.
Trying to establish
Part
contact
2 of the
with the
mission.
transport.
I remember that
Stand
as
by.
well.
Hello, Loyalists. We're out in the open, in the middle of a war zone.
So, this entire op's been a goddamn shambles.
No reply. What the hell is happening here? Did they cancel our rendezvous? New ship in proximity. Getting an identification on her.
That doesn't look like the Elgin.
No, it's not the Elgin. It's bad news.
Hello, Catherine.
Kendra?
Job sorted.
What are you doing here? I should have known you'd be involved in this.
I'm not involved in whatever you're doing, Kendra. I just want to get these people to safety.
Well now, see, there's the problem. I'm here for these civilians you're protecting.
Kendra, you don't have to do this. These people are scared and just want to survive.
Well...
It's just business, Catherine. Someone with a lot of money wants your Albans dead. Killing you? Now that's just a bonus.
Who the hell is that, Lau? She's some sort of nemesis of yours.
No, just my cousin. Transports, form up. We need to move now.
I'm just going to spam missile on this guy, see if I can get him out before it reaches me.
Miss Lau, even at top speed we won't be able to outrun that destroyer.
No, but you'll buy time, which is the best we're getting right now.
Come back here.
No one else is coming to save your fugitives.
Okay, I don't think my missiles did anything.
You're just delaying the inevitable.
What? You destroyed the Elgin? Why?
Your ship is faster than they are, Catherine. You should leave them and save yourself.
Transports. How much time until you can make another jump?
We need at least 10 minutes. We're trying to make best speed with our fusion drives, and can't divert any more power to the impeller.
I see. We don't have any other options, do we?
Lau, you're not seriously considering abandoning these civilians.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Who's hitting
me? If I ever
me?
get that desperate, Ross, I want you to stop me.
Lau, I hope you realise that destroyer's gaining on us. She's nearly in PDC range.
You've no idea how long I've waited for this. A chance to finally
Might as well do
prove
that.
I was better than you.
It's better than against
You may have ruined
gunships.
my family, but at least I'll get some payback by ruining you.
Oh my god, Lau. What the hell is going on between you two?
I don't have time for this. Kendra, you're
That
broken
didn't
and
do
need help. I'm ending this right now. Transports, continue your course. I'm breaking the Hoshikuzu off to engage the Nassau. This is the only way we'll get out of this.
You want to explain what the hell you're doing?
We'll never be able to outrun the Nassau. I'm going to occupy Kendra while the transports warm up their drives.
Are you crazy? That ship is twice your size.
It's okay, Ross. This needs to be done. And I know a thing or two about how Kendra fights.
Got a wee bit of business needing care of.
This isn't going to save your charges, Catherine. I'll just cripple your ship and then destroy the transports anyway.
Bastard
gunnery. Target the Hoshikuzu with the point defense cannons. Continue missile attacks on the transports.
Erickson, I want PDCs at the Nassau. Single strafing pass only.
Yep. That's going to be an interesting mission. That's the final mission of Act 2, I think. We get a checkpoint. Yes. Please.
New ship in proximity. Getting an identification on her.
Job sorted. That doesn't look like the Elgin.
Shall we be a bit aggressive?
No, it's not the Elgin. It's
Oh, is there more? Oh, so that's the last mission of what I remember playing then. Which probably makes more sense because that felt a bit short. Okay, my missiles are pretty much useless here.
Who the hell is that, Lau? She's some sort of nemesis of yours.
No, just my cousin. Transports, form up. We need to move now.
Alright.
Check your sex. Miss Lau, even at top speed we won't be able to outrun that destroyer.
Watch out, lad. Go!
No, but you'll buy time, which is the best we're getting right now.
Right, so far so good. Kinda want to kill those guys.
No one else is coming to save your fugitives. We made sure
Vulcan
of
may
that.
not be the
You're
best
just
option
delaying
here.
the inevitable.
Although, maybe it does good damage.
Destroyed the
Which
engine?
is nice.
Why?
Your ship is faster than they are, Catherine. You should leave them and save yourself.
Transports. How much time until you can make another jump?
Come on. Turn.
We need at least 10 minutes. We're trying to make best speed with our fusion drives and can't divert any more power to
Okay,
the
that's
impeller.
fine. That helps. Any size?
see.
Yes.
We don't have any other options, do
Oh,
we?
a bit far.
Lau, you're not seriously considering abandoning these civilians.
Of course not. And if I ever get that desperate, Ross,
Yeah,
I
I
want
think
you to
that helped.
stop me.
Lau, I hope you realise that destroyer's gaining on us. She's nearly in PDC range.
You've no idea how long I've waited
I
for
should
this.
just rearm.
Chance to finally prove I was better than you.
Yeah, missiles are doing their job. Probably more useful doing that than actually trying to hit the gunships.
Oh my god, Lau, what the hell is going on
Am I
between
far
you
enough?
two?
I don't have time for this.
No.
Kendra, you're broken and need help. I'm ending this right now.
I kind of want to repair, but
Continue your course. I'm breaking the
this guy
Hoshikuzu
kind of
off
hates
to
me.
engage the NASA. This is the only way we'll get out of this.
You want to explain what the hell you're doing?
We'll never be able to outrun the NASA. I'm going to occupy Kendra while the transports warm up their drives.
we could... No, there's one more.
Are you crazy? That ship is twice your size.
Okay. Rearm, please.
It's okay, Ross. This needs to be done. And I know a thing or two about how Kendra fights.
This isn't going to save your charges, Catherine. I'll just cripple your ship and then destroy the transports anyway. Gunnery. Target the Hoshikuzu with the point defense cannons. Continue missile attacks on the transports.
He's
Like
a
that.
bastard.
Erickson,
Need to cover me
I want
anymore. We
PDCs at the NASA.
down
Single
the
strafing
gunships.
pass only.
Got it, Lau. We'll tear her up on this pass.
Right.
What do you mean you can't fire at the Hoshikuzu? She's right there! Get a firing solution, you idiot!
We're in her blind spot. Now, we just ride the Tiger and hope we don't
Actually,
get
you were
bitten.
hitting the guns. Alright, next turret. Not missile silos, please.
Then turn the goddamn ship around! Break off the chase!
Got a wee bit of business needing care of.
Right. Anything? Yeah.
It's working. She's breaking off from the transports. Gunships, this is your chance to take out her point defense cannons.
Well, I've already started. Yeah.
We're losing PDCs! Target her with our Kai launchers! What are you doing? Shoot that damn ship!
Can I kill the launchers? That would be nice.
Launch the missiles, you half-wit! I don't fucking care about the proximity danger!
Okay, that's one. That helps.
Inbound missiles, strap in.
Okay, I think... Did we get everything? Yes, I think we did. And launch is gone. Excellent. Now if I could rearm, that would be nice. Go aboard it. Please don't. There we go. That helps a lot. Next one. Should be good now. The missile launcher's out of the equation, it's just a matter of staying alive. And with most of the turrets gone, staying alive is not a massive issue. Right.
Lau, energy levels dropping all over the Nassau. Looks like her reactor's hit. Her weapons are powering down.
Good work, Erickson. Stand down PDCs. I want to talk to Kendra.
So I guess basically taking down all the turrets, you trigger a script to just make the ship disabled as well as a result, so we don't have to do it, which is fair enough.
Kendra, it's over. Stand down. It doesn't have to end like this.
Always the condescending bitch. Save your charity.
Kendra, I'm not going to kill you. Stand down, damn it! Hasn't this gone on enough?
Fine! You win this round, Catherine. My crew is standing down.
Alright.
I'll be damned, Lau. You managed to pull it off.
Yeah, I did, somehow. Though, to be honest, I probably couldn't have done it without you and Mike's.
Aww.
So, thank you.
Lau, looks like you could use some help. We're assisting the Commonwealth evacuation. The Albans needed a jump-capable transport.
Good to see you, Navo. These Albans are safe now, but yes, we could use your help. Stand by to receive passengers from 2 short-range transports. We are also going to need help with this destroyer. I don't suppose you know any auxiliary ships available on short notice.
The logistics ship Hopewell is in system on standby. I'll call her in. Her mast throws me a favor.
Whew. That worked.
We did it! I'm sorry, Ross. I'm going to need a moment. That was intense. The Albans are safe on board Pollux Arrow. They're on their way to Vicare, and so are we. Master Badami on Hopewell reports the Nassau's tow is still secure. I'm gonna need a moment to process what just happened. My cousin was hired to kill civilians. She destroyed the Elgin. I heard there were dozens of people on that transport who only wanted to flee the war. All dead. It's all so senseless. I want to apologize for getting you caught up in my family drama, Ross. It was unprofessional of me to involve you in something so personal, and I put everyone under threat because of it. I'm sorry. That being said, I'm grateful for your help. You and Mike's didn't have to get involved, but you did, and I couldn't have done it without you. You two are valued members of my crew, and I don't want you to forget that. I've put us on a course to Vicare Station. The Pollux Arrow, Hopewell, and the Nassau will join us for repairs and resupply. We'll have a few days to rest up and get our collective heads together, and I'll get a chance to try to talk to Kendra.
Alright, so that's probably going into unknown territory for me. That's as far as I tested last time I played this. 3 days later.
Kendra. Well, well. Look who's finally decided to grace me with her presence.
Could probably increase voice a bit now again.
I needed some time to think about what to do with you.
That's a fucking laugh. More like you needed the time to work up the courage. What did you do to my crew?
Your crew are over on Nassau. Navo's looking after them.
I'm impressed you managed to make friends with such well-trained thugs. Andri Gadaria has a name for you, you know. The mercenary whore of Solcia.
Kendra, please stop. I'm not here to fight.
Then spill it. What the hell do you want?
I just want to talk about what happened.
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
You tried to kill me, and it wasn't the first time either. We can't go on like this.
I can't go on like this. How did things get so bad?
You just don't get it. You never did. Catherine Lau, the Golden Child.
That's not how it was. I looked up to you, you know. I wanted to be just like you.
Yeah, right. You never had to fight for anything. Everything just handed to you.
I didn't... I had my own struggles, Kendra. I didn't ask for my parents to leave, or for me to be fostered into your family. I know it wasn't fair to you, or anyone else.
Did you know you were the only person I had left after my parents kicked me out? Even then, you did nothing.
I was a child. I'm sorry. What else could I do?
You were a coward. You're still a coward. Hiding behind your hired thugs.
Family drama.
Enough. We're getting nowhere. I've tried to reason with you, make things right, but you're not listening. I want both of us to heal and move past this, but it seems you're not ready for that.
I am not ready. And I may never be ready. So just leave me alone, Catherine. I don't want your help. Or your pity.
Okay, I'll leave you alone for now. But understand, if you ever come after me again, I won't hesitate to protect myself. And I won't hold back next time.
Ross,
Probably
listen,
not the last we
I've
hear
got
of
some
her.
good news. Master Badami of the logistics ship Hopewell has contacted me with an intriguing proposition. The Hopewell is undergoing conversion into a light carrier. Vakari Yard says she'll be ready for flight operations in just under a week. Badami asked me to train his crew in strikecraft maintenance. In return, he's loaning us 2 Warden fighters from the Hopewell's strikecraft complement. Yeah, I told you it was big. If you're not familiar with Wardens, they are decent, heavy fighters. The Sulcians make good use of them in their navy. They're cannons only, but can move better than your missile gunships. Like the Comet gunships, I've modified them to accept modular primary cannon banks. You'll be able to fit 1 bank of light kinetics and 1 bank of medium cannons.
That does ring a bell, so maybe I did play past that.
The only issue is the guns tend to overheat quickly. The frame wasn't really designed for heavy cannons. However, the platform's got a versatility you won't find outside of current-gen strikecraft. I've kept them in storage in the Vicari station hangars alongside your gunships. We should be able to bring them along to the Hoshi's next sortie. As usual, let me know ahead of time so I can make them ready. If you need to find me, I'll be on the Hopewell running deck training. See you soon.
Looks like our reputation precedes us. I've been approached by Reverend Light Owler of the survey vessel Pillar of Fire. He's been running the Children of Renewal operations here at Vicari. Light Owler wants an escort for a mission out near the edge of the Palavian Veil. If you're not familiar with the Veil, the closest border is at least 20 light years from here. So it's definitely not a small journey, but we've got the time. The Hoshikuzu is fully repaired, but the Vicar Yards report Nassau will still need at least a week. I'm not sure if you've ever been there. It's a huge multi-system nebula around a star cluster. The radiation and gravity makes it a volatile area of space. It's a long way away from colonized space and far out of the way of major transit lanes. I'm not expecting any trouble, but I wouldn't want to sail through the Veil without a good astrogation suite. I haven't seen any ship like the Pillar of Fire before. She looks pretty unique. Her master assures me that her astro equipment is up to specification. I don't know what Light Owler plans to do out in the Veil, but it seems like an easy enough job. The Renewal are planning to take the Sulcian refugees to the Covenant system in a few days to meet up with their congregation.
Easy enough jobs. Hashtag famous last words.
Light Owler wants the survey mission finished before they move out. He seemed to think this part was important. I'll round up the rest of the Hoshi's crew. We sail in 2 hours.
Alright, so... that's what we've been flying with the 2 missile launchers, and that's the new one. And we've got Maxim and the Gatler. That's anti-armor, that's anti-fighter. Did we have McQueen? Okay. And the Vulcan. Not a massive fan of the Vulcan. So yeah, let's just run with that, I guess.
Holy shit, you weren't kidding, Lau. She looks like they bolted some engines on a station and called it a day.
Ugh, Ross.
Light Owler here. Thank you for your escort, Hoshikuzu. We're a few clicks out of the designated scan area.
We're taking up escort positions alongside you. Fair sailing.
Lau, this is all very interesting, but I don't really see any point to being out here.
Come on, lad. All that means is you're showing a failure of imagination. Who knows what they could be hiding out here?
Why don't you ask that survey ship Ross? I'm just here on a contract.
This just doesn't seem like the sort of place a sane, rational person would willingly go.
Yeah, well, those guys are not the sane, rational person.
Maybe this
We've already
lighthouse
established
bugger isn't
that.
a rational person.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, great. Lau's got us out here indulging a madman's kinks.
Fine. I suppose you've got me curious now. Pillar of Fire, this is Lau on the Hoshikuzu. I'd be curious to know the reasons for your survey mission in the Vale.
This is Light Owler. I'm heartened by your curiosity, Lau. I'd be glad to indulge it. You've come across our kind before. We serve the sick, the poor, the forgotten, and the lost. Our aim is the betterment of humankind. We see a world where we have forgotten who we are. Sons and daughters of a loving Lord, always and everywhere present to us.
Oh God, why did you have to set him off, Lau?
Hush, Ross. He's from the Children of Renewal. This is a chance to find out what these people are all about.
We serve those in need so that we may find ourselves as His people. It is the most difficult but most important work we will ever do. We seek salvation so that we may inherit the Lord's kingdom. Do you see where this is going, Captain Lau?
I think so. You think this Lord's Kingdom is somewhere in the Vale?
Not quite. What we seek in the Vale is something different. The Lord has promised us a home to reside until the time is right.
Oh, I see. I guess you're searching for the Promised Land?
Eden, Arcadia, Shambhala, we've been searching for generations. First on Earth, then our solar system, and now among the stars. No one knows the origin of the legend. Only tales passed down since the early days of hyperspace travel, explorers seeing the paradise world with their own eyes. Not every one of these pioneers made it back, but a few told stories of this Gaia in the Vale. Eventually, it was dismissed as a mirage, but the children still believed. All the clues we found point to this location as the most likely place, a fitting spacescape for our Gaia world.
Oh God, he is a madman.
Yeah, well, he's a madman that pays, so...
Well, that answers the question of whether he's rational.
Long-range beacon away, collating data from previous expeditions. We should be able to narrow down the location soon.
Okay, voice might be a bit loud again.
How long will it take to find your Gaia world?
Yeah, he's not a particularly dangerous madman.
Not long.
Not particularly aggressive,
This
at
is
least.
the last survey. When we return to Covenant, we'll gather up the faithful and begin our pilgrimage.
Nope.
Proximity warning. Multiple contacts ahead of us.
That's a lot of Malakan ships.
Job sorted.
Abort the survey mission. Bring the pillar around and spool impellers.
How did they find us? Did they follow us from Sorcia?
Maybe someone on that renewal ship sold us out.
I might be missing my missiles, actually. That's a lot of fighters. Okay, do we have we'll probably have a checkpoint for this, don't we? Yep. Okay. So let's try again with this fighter. We'll see. It's just
Proximity warning. Multiple contacts ahead of us.
If you say so, lad.
That's a lot of Malakan ships.
Abort the survey mission. Bring the pillar around and spool impellers.
How did they find us? Did they follow us from Sorcia?
Maybe someone on that renewal ship sold us out.
Baroness, there's a mercenary whore as well as her renewal friends.
The Malikans are attacking. Fighters and gunships inbound. Bring PDCs online.
Yeah, let's just use the...
Mike's, Ross, Line up those corvette turrets and take them out. You got this? You just have to keep focused.
Took that bastard damn good.
Come on, you bastards, fight!
I missed some dialogue. What did they say?
Hoshikuzu, something's wrong with our astrogation systems. We can't plot a reliable course out of the Veil. Can you confirm?
Something's wrong over here, too. It's as though our astrogation systems are skewed. The gravity values keep fluctuating. The fighters are being backed up by strike corvettes. They're moving into range. We've got too many Malikan guns on us. Mikes, Ross, can you see if you can redirect some of that fire? Gunships, take some pressure off us by disarming those corvettes.
Where the hell did all this go here? Change guns. Get this one as well. Yeah, that's good against guns. Against subsystems. That guy is out of action. You still have guns. Let's fix that.
Here come the missile corvettes. Remember your flares, lad?
Oh, what am I doing? Get back here. You should go support. Okay, this guy is out of guns. What else we have?
Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Bit awkward, but this guy is disarmed. What else we got? Yeah, I need to repair. Some distance.
Catherine Lau, we've got a problem. Main power is out. There's been a detonation in the reactor room.
What? How did it happen? Can you bring your reactor back online?
The entire reactor room has been compromised. The damage is too extensive for field repairs. I'm making the call to abandon ship. Hoshikuzu, we need you to cover our evacuation.
Incoming missile.
Nice maneuvering over here.
Lau, the Malikans aren't here to destroy the renewal ship. They're disabling and capturing it.
I think you're right. Someone led the Malikans here. Probably the same person who sabotaged the Pillar's engines.
Catherine Lau, this is Light Owler. My crew are in the auxiliary transports. We're commencing detachment from the Pillar.
Oh, so they are abandoning ship. Man, this is good at taking down turrets.
La, I found the source of the gravity anomalies. That Malikan science ship is sending out gravity pulses. They're confusing our astrogation plotters.
Alright. Next.
Good work, Erickson. Ross, that's your target. Assault the Vehemence and try to disrupt that gravity generator.
Do you have turrets? No. Oops, wrong key. Okay, you have turrets. I don't care about the mass drivers. I need health again.
So, reactor down. Did that work, Lau?
Good work, Ross. That seems to have done the trick. Plotting course out of the Veil.
We fine enough? I think we're fine.
Bring yourself to dock. We'll jump as soon as you're secure.
Could probably just go over there and finish disarming everyone, but don't look like I particularly need to. Could probably have done a better job at defending the Rasputin, but I spent too much time killing the fighters.
That was a total disaster. How could this have happened? This was supposed to be a simple escort mission in a remote location away from hostile territory. Not only did the Malikans know exactly where to find us, they went out of their way to hunt us down. To add to the disaster, the Pillar of Fire has been commandeered, and we barely got away with her crew. Reverend Light Owler's understandably distraught. I think he's more upset with the setback to the Promised Land journey than the loss of the survey ship. He's assured me that he doesn't blame us for what happened. He plans to take the surviving crew and rejoin the main renewal congregation. We've been invited to join him. I have no idea what technology the Malikans were using to mess up our astrogation calculations. At this point, it shouldn't surprise me that a cobbled-together armada of militia ships should somehow have technology that not even great powers have access to. Thankfully, Erickson was able to isolate the source of the field. I owe her a drink at Vicare's rec room. We're running out of luck and out of hiding places. I'm in contact with Navo and Master Badami of the Hopewell. I have a proposition to pool our resources and work together. It's getting to the stage where it's too dangerous for us to work alone.
The space travel requires complex calculations of gravitational forces in space to plot a safe course to the destination. Unpredictable shifts in gravitational fields can throw calculations and force a reset. They're basically interdictors.
Hey lad, just sending a comms to make sure you're okay. Don't worry, far as I can tell, Lau's none the wiser. Don't worry about the mess. When your adrenaline's burned out, I'll come in and help clean up your quarters, just like old times at Erskine. Don't be too hard on yourself. You've got every reason to be off your trolley. Darius had us up against the ropes, and it was a damn well near thing. Don't care how you release all that pent-up stress. We're still alive to feel it. So, lad, is this why you kept in Akratiri after your Fed rotation? Did something happen in Morik that sent you on another spiral? I'm just telling you I understand, but I'm going in a bit blind here. Let's just ride off the next couple days. Give yourself the time to get sorted. Don't worry about Lau. I'll come up with a good tale.
Alright, looks like we got a bit of an episode here.
Hey guys, I've got some huge news. It's official. Navo, Master Badami, and I have joined forces. The Hoshikuzu, Pollux Arrow, NASA, and Hopewell now fly together as a team.
Nice.
Considering we've previously worked closely with Nabo and his Marines, as well as Core working with the Hopewell's deck crew, this is probably all just a natural evolution of our relationship.
So we've got a little bit of a flotilla here.
As part of the merge, Badami and Nabo have agreed to give us access to their finances. I've used a portion of our funds to refurbish the Hoshikuzu. The work will be done at Vicare Station. With the Hopewell also being converted to a carrier, our group will be using almost all of Vicare's total yard capacity. The Hoshi is going to be a whole new ship at the end of the refurbishment. Her drone bay and fighter maintenance facilities are being replaced with an ASM launcher.
Right, so we won't need to be launching from the Hoshikuzu, we'll be launching for the carrier. We can just replace all that hardware with
This is a massive
weapons.
investment, which I hope will pay off in the end. She's finally getting some teeth to match her lion's heart. This means Ross and Mike's are moving out. The gunships will be transferred to the Hopewell's fighter bay, along with both pilots. I'm sure you'll all be sad to see them go. However, both Mike's and Ross will remain under my employment as part of the Hoshi's official roster. I'm not letting you two get away that easily. Got a surprise for you, Ross. I had some leftover funds after the Hoshi's refurbishment, so I went shopping at Vicar. The Hopewell is the proud home of 2 Tor-class bombers that I got for a bargain, along with a supply of stiletto anti-ship bombs. They'll make up the Hopewell's heavy strike wing. I want you to test out one of the bombers for me. We'll also use the opportunity to try out the stilettos. You, Mike's, and I are taking a shuttle out to the Hopewell. From there, we'll launch from the hangar and start the weapons test. I've got a test site set up in the nearby scrap field. Obviously, the Tor bomber is a lot heavier than your Comet gunship, and even more sluggish. Today, I want you to get a feel for how it flies in case you need to use it in the future. This is like Christmas all over again. Okay,
Yay.
Ross, let's grab Mike's and get to the Hopewell.
Let's drop some bombs. So we got Maxim and Gatler still. Wait, no. I'm not the one flying the bomber. Am I?
Okay, I think I got this.
Oh, yeah.
Like riding a bike, isn't it?
I didn't know you were a qualified pilot, Lau.
Of course I am. Who do you think test flew your gunships? Though I don't really go out that much. The high G cocktail doesn't agree with me.
Is this going to be a problem? Should we turn back?
No, I'll be fine. I'll just have a nasty hangover later. Happens all the time.
What it's worth, it's a nice change. Now you can boss us around, but out here.
Where are you taking us, Lau?
One sec, plotting the course there. Now, you guys follow me.
Got a different targeting reticle on
You
this.
okay, Lau? You look like you haven't slept for days.
Yeah, just a lot happening lately. Still hung up over Kendra. She needs help, but I can't give it to her, and I feel so helpless. What would you do, Ross, if it was your family?
My family? I wouldn't know. I've never had them actively trying to kill me. That counts for something, right?
You know, it's been weeks, and I know almost nothing about you, Ross. What was your family like growing up?
There's nothing to tell. My home was on a glorified tuber farm in a fringe system. Had about as much colour and warmth as the tubers. My parents were physicians. My sister became one too. None of them had ever been off-planet in their lives. It was stifling.
Really, Ross? You grew up in a tuber farm?
Lau, please. I'm trying to tell you something personal here. This isn't easy for me.
As one of his very few friends, believe me, this is a rare moment.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Ross. I wasn't laughing at you, really. To be honest, I'm honored you felt comfortable enough with me to tell me. Am I the only one you've told this story to?
There was a friend before. I never got round to it. I'm afraid I wasn't a very good friend to her.
Well, maybe you should tell her too, the next time you see her. I'd also like to hear the rest of your story, when you're ready. Alright, time for the day's business. Meet your new test subject. This is the Marchana, an old Solcian warship sold for scrap years ago. Vicar Station practically gave her away. She's already been gutted for anything salvageable. She'll do nicely as a target. Give me a second to remote start the auxiliary generator. There we go. Okay, Ross. We're going to test out your new weapons. The stiletto is an unguided bomb that does heavy damage against
Oh, that's why
turrets
we have
and
an additional
subsystems.
reticle. That's unguided.
Get at least 1,500 meters from the destroyer and stay out of each other's way. I don't want any accidents from stray weapons fire.
Well, I would like to be able to target the thing in order to know what distance. But I guess it's just giving me a...
Good. Activating the Marchana's transponder.
Well, you could have done that first. That way I would
Okay,
have known
Ross. While
where
keeping
to
at least
move.
1,500 meters away, launch a stiletto at the Marcana.
Well, it goes nothing. You kind of intercepted it.
This is why we don't use rockets nowadays, Lau. They're slow and easy to shoot down.
Bear with me a little, Ross. Rockets are great if you can get them to target. Instead of complaining about the ordnance you've got, how about I show you how to make them more effective?
Just strip out their point defense turrets before you launch. I get it, Lau.
But what if there's a lot of turrets, and you're on a time limit? Take out the weapons subsystem. You neuter them all. Go ahead and neutralize the Marciana's weapon systems. There's a support drone nearby if you want to rearm. This is also a chance to test out your heavy cannons. They take a while to cycle, but their damage makes up for it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be dogfighting this shit, obviously. I sure hope not, at least.
Okay, try launching your stilettos now. See how they perform against the Marcana's subsystems. Actually, tell you what. Let's all give the Marchana a good send-off. Everyone's weapons free.
Don't seem to be to do a massive amount of damage. Like 5% maybe? Or am I doing this wrong? Aren't they still getting intercepted? No, they are hitting, they just don't do that much damage. That's a bit disappointing. Underwhelming. Yeah, something like that. Beep, 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 beep.
These stilettos have decent subsystem damage. Thanks, Lau.
Joining up with the Hopewell and Narvo was the best idea you've ever had.
You're welcome, guys. It's a crazy universe out there, and we need to take care of each other.
Have you scheduled any more weapons practice for us?
That's it for now. We should log this with the Sulcian garrison, in case they come up with jobs for us later. I can register our group as qualified for anti-cap ship strikes. We'll be in high demand after this. You take the lead, Ross. Head over to the garrison HQ and we'll go from there.
Guess there's going to be more. Maybe. If we're not just fading to black. Yep.
This looks like trouble.
This is Captain Oberthur of FNS Thanatos, Federation's 2nd Fleet. We are on a mission to maintain security at Vicaire Station. Prepare to receive our vessel.
You are speaking to Commander Lutzhorn's Sulcian garrison, This is an illegal trespass. Our government has not authorized the deployment of Atlantean ships in our space.
Ross, get the hell away from that battle cruiser! I'm not going down because of this!
This is not negotiable, Commander. There's too much at stake here. The Solaris Combine must not gain a foothold in this sector. All ships are warned to maintain distance from the Thanatos, or we will consider you to have hostile intent.
Ross, this looks bad. Get back to the Hopewell immediately. Keep away from that Atlantean warship.
Alright.
Be advised, our government has no wish to infringe on the sovereignty of this station. We seek only to dissuade the Solaris government from occupying this territory.
Looks like the war has found us again.
This is an invasion of Surtian space. Our government will hear this, Captain. You won't get away with this.
Your government will thank us later when Vicar remains under Solzian control. The Combine will not be as accommodating as us when they arrive.
Guess
So
there
life's gone
was going to be
and
more
thrown a
dialogue
wrench
if I
into our
stayed.
plans. I thought it would be the Malicans. I was hoping to take a few weeks out at Vicar, maybe help with the evacuation effort and run a few convoy escorts. Turns out there was an even bigger war out there, and it's now arrived here. Long-range sensors are picking up Combine ships moving towards Solcian space, and more Federation ships have arrived at Vicar Station. Battle cruisers, frigates, and cruisers, it's going to get crowded here very soon, and the refugees are going to get caught right in the middle. Reverend Light Owler's preparing the renewal and refugee ships to leave. I've let him know my intentions of doing the same. Once all the refugees are off Vicar Station and onto the transports, we leave. Ross, don't mind me. Just thought I'd vent for a bit. It's been a rough few days. One crisis after another, it's all getting too much. Feeling like I'm just hanging on by a thread.
Yep, well, that's how it goes when you're a game protagonist. Get used to it.
I'm still not sure I did the right thing by Kendra. Maybe I should have tried harder to get through to her. All I wanted was to move on and make things better between us. Instead, I've made things worse. And if that wasn't enough, Darius ambushed us. God, I still get cold sweats at night thinking how close we came to losing it all. Just sheer dumb luck that got us out in the end. Feels like one of these days I'll push fate too hard, and her debtors will come knocking. Anyway, I've decided I'm going to fly with you and Mike's today. We're short on pilots. Erickson will look after the Hoshi while I'm out there. We've got a good crew. If there's anyone that can get through these rough times, I suppose it'll be us. If we're still here, it means we're doing something right. Maybe we work so well because we're all so different. Everyone brings something new to the table. No weaknesses, no blind spots. Maybe I should stop doing so much myself and let you all have a bit more autonomy. I'm just worried the Hoshikuzu's going to fall apart just because Catherine Lau decided to take a break. Sorry about that, Ross. Must have been carrying a lot on my chest. I wasn't expecting any of this when I decided to go into merc work. One thing at a time, in order of importance. We get this refugee convoy out. That's the #1 priority. Once the refugees are safe, we find the nearest Commonwealth port and give Kendra to the Albans. After that, I can finally sit down and work out where we go from there.
Guess it makes sense that they would give her to the Commonwealth, because she kinda destroyed the Commonwealth transport, so she kind of is a war criminal right now.
Do you think I'm being too optimistic, planning too far ahead? The future seems so muddy with all the things going on right now. But I suppose I've got to. That's how we survive. Life goes on around us even when everything seems overwhelming. Well, looks like work calls. The way station sensor reports have arrived. Thanks for listening, Ross. I really needed it.
Looks like everyone's tuned in. Okay, let's start. Here's the situation. Latono Station has reported Combine warships heading directly for Vickers Station. The composition of the attacking force is hard to pin down. The strength of their impeller signals suggest a battle cruiser task group at least. Captain Oberthur has placed the Thanatos and her escorts at full combat alertness. The Atlantean Federation warships will occupy the Combine task force while the refugee transports clear Vickers Station. The Nassau and Hoshikuzu are not expected to fight the Combine ships, but are to stay with the convoy to screen against skirmishers. I'm pretty damn glad. I don't fancy my chances against the Combine battle cruiser. Let the Federation fight the war. That's supposed to be what they do best, right? While the Thanatos and her ships keep the Combine busy, convoy will move to clear Vickers Station. Once at safe distance, the transports will jump out to rendezvous with the Renewal congregation. For our pilots who haven't met Mike and Ross, they're the two-gun ship pros from the Hoshikuzu. They'll be Alpha Wing. Captain Lau is Bravo 1. Keep an ear out for her instructions and follow her target calls. Everyone else will be distributed among Bravo and Charlie Wings. Okay. Captain Lau, Master Bottomy. Anything else to add? Good. Everyone has their role. Let's get out there and protect these refugees.
Alright. What are we flying? Got the gunship and the striker. I could probably just grab the bomber if I wanted to. I'm not going to. Do I fly missile on this? If I'm fighting the Combine, those guys are going to have countermeasures. Missiles are going to be useless, so probably just switch to the... wait, what is this? That thing only has... Yeah. Can I do that? Yes, I can. I don't want to fly this again. Yeah.
Black Flower, hurry and undock. We're leaving.
Get that convoy underway. The Combine attack is imminent.
Nabo, get the flotilla moving. Have all ships spool their drives. There can't be any more delays.
So that's our new carrier.
We're a civilian convoy. They can't attack us. It's against the Miranda Accord.
Are you going to stick around?
Bit loud.
To find out. Get moving.
What a mess. We should have left hours ago.
We needed the time to gather everyone into one convoy. We'll manage, Lau.
We'll wish we had that time back if the Combine catches us out in the open. Not much we can do against battle cruisers.
We've got a battle cruiser of our own. Thanatos and her ships will buy us more time. I've also got some experience of my own against Combine warships. We'll show them a surprise or two.
What? You never told me about...
Combined battle group has arrived. Looks like a command battle cruiser with 2 cruisers of unknown designation.
Helm, bring the Thanatos to weapons range of that battle cruiser. Tactical, set point defenses to auto-target Javelin ASMs.
Stay with the convoy, Ross. Let the Federation deal with the Combine ships.
Not my problem.
Massive swarm of Javelin missiles. Where the hell did they come from?
Holy shit! Look at them all!
FNS Coralist, bring maximum counterfire against that missile swarm. All stations, brace for multiple impacts.
That's going to hurt. Yeah.
They wiped out the Thanatos.
Well, that didn't last long, did it?
Civilian vessels. This is Rear Admiral Kokochka of the Zaragoza. The system is under military lockdown. All transit out of the system has been prohibited. We request all vessels to comply with stop and search instructions. Any who disobey will be fired upon.
Fuck that! We are not leaving these people here.
They destroyed a Federation battlecruiser in seconds, Mikes. They're going to roll over us like nothing.
Aye, they may. But we'll give the bastards a short time of it if they try.
We continue the plan, Lau. These refugees are depending on us. They'll die if they stay.
And we'll die if they open fire on us. We don't stand a chance against that firepower.
Coralist, form up. Move to bearing 45 by 355.
Oh no.
Bleeding Federation chumps. No fighter cover and letting the Combine get the jump on them. Amateurs!
Rip that cruiser.
This is Kokochka. I say again, all civilian ships are to stand down or be fired upon. There are fugitives aboard your transports that must be brought to justice.
Right. Brought to justice.
Negative to your order, Kokochka. This is a humanitarian convoy transporting refugees from a war zone. There are sick and wounded on board.
You have been given fair warning. We cannot be held responsible for the consequences. Power down your vessels. Now.
The eyes of the human race are upon you, Admiral. How will you be judged when this is over?
Listen to reason, Admiral. These are civilians and refugees. Let them pass.
This is Corazon Hayburn, Commissioner of the Alban Commonwealth Foreign Service. Be advised, there are Alban diplomatic personnel in this convoy. You're risking a major international diplomatic incident. Consider your options very carefully, Rear Admiral.
Strike Wings Anton and Zoya. Civilian transports are disabled targets only. Avoid civilian casualties. All ships. Engage the militia vessels.
Right.
Combine ships are closing. Lau, we need a plan.
Who's firing the missiles?
Bishop Stewart, lad. You're a king's officer, and you've got a duty. You swore an oath to protect the Commonwealth and its citizens. It's time to show these Combine bastards what that oath means.
Ross, since when were you a Commonwealth officer?
God damn it, Mikes. Lau, give me command of the fighter wings. This is the only way we're coming out of this.
You want command of the fighters? Sure, if you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Lau. We'll get through this.
Well,
Job sorted.
Cover me.
All right, everyone.
We don't have
Looks like the
all
Combine
the
are sending their
targets,
lads
so
in
might
as a
as well
vanguard.
cover me as
Standard
well.
Combine battle doctrine.
Oh, I cannot tell them to cover me. That's funny.
Anyone carrying heavy cannons, focus on the lax. Fighters, I need you to keep the escorts busy.
Long live the king!
Right. Guess we're working for the Brits again.
Hey, Lau. ¿Quién es este idiota que cree que puede darnos órdenes?
Follow his orders, Enrique. Es amigo y confío en él.
Fuck these bastards!
Back here. Strikers should probably start focusing on those guys. Not sure if the Vulcan is better against the Strikers. Probably. Bonk! Please, there we go. Okay, damage isn't too bad at this point. There's javelins. I see you. Right.
That's the last lac down.
That's the fighters taken care of.
Alright, first wave down. That'll be their strike craft options spent.
We need to take out that battlecruiser quick. The guns will make short work of our ships.
Wait,
Then
the
our
battle
target is
cruiser actually
Zaragoza's
coming.
weapons subsystem. She'll lose fire control for her mass drivers.
Okay.
Even then, she can still target manually. It won't be accurate, but we only need to be unlucky once. I'll take out her guns as well, just to be sure.
Weapons hard! Wait for the merge!
Ross, I don't understand. Why haven't those cruisers fired another missile barrage?
Maybe they're trying to save ammunition or minimize collateral damage.
Lau, Ross, those cruisers are arsenal ships. They have ammunition for 2 salvos only. They're spent and are no longer a threat to us.
What? How could you know that, Erickson? No one's seen these cruisers before.
Need a top-up.
I have. Lau.
Erickson, we need to have a talk.
Can I get some CIWS? Ooh, bonk. I'm going to die. I'm not equipped for this. Not sure where the checkpoint is.
Combine ships are closing. Lau, we need a plan.
Roger that.
Fish up, Stuart, lad. You're a king's officer, and you've got a duty. You swore an oath to protect the Commonwealth and its citizens. It's time to show these Combine bastards what that oath means.
Ross, since when were you a Commonwealth officer?
God damn it, Mikes. Lau, give me command of the fighter wings. This is the only way we're coming out of this.
You want command of the fighters? Sure, if you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Lau. We'll get through this. Alright, everyone. Looks like the Combine are sending their lax in as a vanguard. Standard Combine battle doctrine. Anyone carrying heavy cannons, focus on the lax. Fighters, I need you to keep the escorts busy.
Long live the king!
Okay.
Hey, Lau. ¿Quién es este idiota que cree que puede darnos órdenes?
Follow his orders, Enrique. Es amigo y confío en él.
Fuck these bastards!
Ah, come back here. Seven. Probably a bit of geometry between me and him. Where did he get stuck into? What the hell? It's under, I think. Yeah. Good job, AI, as usual. We need collision avoidance anyway. Yeah, okay, those Vulcans are just going to be annoying for no reason.
She's all over me, attempting to evade.
That's the last lac down.
I think my friendlies are doing most of the work.
Good shot! That's the fighters taken care of.
Alright, first wave down. That'll be their strikecraft options spent.
Weapons hot. Attacking.
We need to take out that battlecruiser quick. The guns will make sure work of our ships.
Then our target is the Zaragoza's weapons subsystem. She'll lose fire control for her mass drivers.
Even then, she can still target manually. It won't be accurate, but we only need to be unlucky once. I'll take out her guns as well, just to be sure.
Ross, I don't understand. Why haven't those cruisers fired another missile barrage?
Maybe they're trying to save ammunition or minimize collateral damage.
Lau, Ross, those cruisers are arsenal ships. They have ammunition for 2 salvos only. They're spent and are no longer a threat to us.
What? How could you know that, Erickson? No one's seen these cruisers before.
She's all over me. I have. Lau.
Erickson, we need to have a talk.
He was firing at me.
L compromised. Attempting to eject.
Oh, who's firing at me? Do the Arsenal cruisers have CIWS as well? Kinda want to actually get proper anti-subsystem guns because... Yeah, anti-armor, give me that. Because I barely use the Vulcan.
Combine ships are closing. Lau, we need a plan.
Sure thing. Give me a moment.
Let's try this again.
Fish up, Stuart, lad. You're a king's officer, and you've got a duty. You swore an oath to protect the Commonwealth and its citizens. It's time to show these combined bastards what that oath means.
Ross, since when were you a Commonwealth officer?
God damn it, Mikes. Lau, give me command of the fighter wings. This is the only way we're coming out of this.
You want command of the fighters? Sure, if you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Lau. We'll get through this. Alright, everyone. Looks like the Combine are sending their lax in as a vanguard. Standard Combine battle doctrine. Anyone carrying heavy cannons, focus on the lax. Fighters, I need you to keep the escorts busy.
Long live the king!
I have 1 HP though. There we go.
Hey, Lau. ¿Quién es este idiota que cree que puede darnos órdenes?
Follow his orders, Enrique. Es amigo y confío en él.
Fuck these bastards!
Hello. Casually flying next to me. That friendly?
Good shot, sir!
That was not. Yeah, there's not really any reason to take Vulcans for this. Regular guns do just fine as the strikers. Way too long.
That's the last lack down.
Well, stop turning. Oh yeah. I'm still as bad at dogfighting. Okay.
That's the fighters taken care of.
Copy that. Committed to designated target.
Alright, first wave down. That'll be their strikecraft options spent.
We need to take out that battlecruiser quick. The guns will make short work of our ships.
I'm going to kill those guys here.
Then our target is the Zaragoza's weapons subsystem. She'll lose fire control for her mass drivers.
Even then, she can still target manually. It won't be accurate, but we only need to be unlucky once. I'll take out her guns as well, just to be sure.
Ross, I don't understand. Why haven't those cruisers fired another missile barrage?
Maybe they're trying to save ammunition or minimize collateral damage.
Loud, Ross. Those cruisers are arsenal ships. They have ammunition for 2 salvos only. They're spent and are no longer a threat to us.
What? How could you know that, Erickson? No one's seen these cruisers before.
I have. Loud.
Erickson, we need to have a talk.
What the? Okay, how am I supposed to do that? Because that's way too many CIWS, and those CIWS do so much more damage than the pirates did. I just ordered my wingmen to do it.
Combine ships
That was
are
kinda
closing.
in front of everyone.
Wow, we
Maybe
need
that's
a
the
plan.
problem.
Fish up, Stuart, lad. You're a king's officer, and you've got a duty.
That's number 4, yes.
You swore an oath to protect the Commonwealth and its citizens. It's time to show these combined bastards what that oath means.
Ross, since when were you a Commonwealth officer?
God damn it, Mikes.
Oh, I've got
Lau,
the Vulcan back
give me
again.
command of the
well.
fighter wings. This is the only way we're coming out of this.
You want command of the fighters? Sure, if you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Lau. We'll get through this. Alright, everyone. Looks like the Combine are sending their lax in as a vanguard. Standard Combine battle doctrine. Anyone carrying heavy cannons, focus on the lax. Fighters, I need you to keep the escorts busy.
Long live the king!
Since when do... What the? Okay. What's happening? Why am I suddenly dying?
I'll do my
Probably
best.
because I forgot to tell my guys to cover me. That might be
Combine
it.
ships are closing. Lau, we
probably
need a
it.
plan.
Fish up, Stuart, lad. You're a king's officer,
Yes,
and you've got a duty. You swore an oath to protect the Commonwealth and its citizens. It's time to show these combined bastards what that oath means.
Ross, since when were you a Commonwealth officer?
God damn it, Mikes. Lau, give me command of the fighter wings. This is the only way we're coming out of this.
You want command of the fighters? Sure, if you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Lau. We'll get through this. Alright, everyone. Looks like the Combine are sending their lax in as a vanguard. Standard Combine battle doctrine. Anyone carrying heavy cannons, focus on the lax. Fighters, I need you to keep the escorts busy.
Long live the king!
Hey, Lau, ¿quién es este idiota que cree que puede darnos órdenes?
Follow his orders, Enrique. Es amigo y confío en él.
Fuck these bastards!
Oh yeah.
That was beautiful to watch.
He's on your tail.
What? What killed me there? I was at 50% health. Okay, how am I losing those fights now?
Sure thing. Give me a moment.
Combine ships are closing. Lau, we need a plan.
Let me check something. Yeah, see, I can give them order. I was like, do I give them the order too early before I actually have authority over them? But looks like that still works. Because I still got the command, so...
You swore an oath to protect the Commonwealth and its citizens. It's time to show these combined bastards what that oath means.
Ross? Since when were you a Commonwealth officer?
They're not covering me.
God damn it, Mikes.
Roger that.
Lau, give me command of the fighter wings. This is the only way we're coming out of this.
You want command of the fighters? Sure, if you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Lau. We'll get through this. Alright, everyone. Looks like the Combine are sending their lax in as a vanguard. Standard Combine battle doctrine.
Roger that.
Anyone carrying heavy cannons, focus on the lax. Fighters, I need you to keep the escorts busy.
Long live the king! Hey, Lau. ¿Quién es este idiota que cree que puede darnos órdenes?
Follow his orders, Enrique. Es amigo y confío en él.
Good shot, sir! Fuck these bastards!
Come back here.
It's up. Bandit behind you.
Mojo, behind you.
Yeah, well, that's your job.
Friendly down.
What are they doing? Guys, you have one job. Cover me. When did that stop working? Did I just get lucky on my like first 4 playthroughs?
Combine ships are closing. Lau, we need a plan.
Fish up, Stuart, lad. You're a king's officer, and you've got a duty. You swore an oath to protect the Commonwealth and its citizens. It's time to show these combined bastards what that oath means.
Sure thing. Give me a moment. Ross? Since when were you a Commonwealth officer?
God damn it, Mikes. Lau, give me command of the fighter wings. This is the only way we're coming out of this.
You want command of the fighters? Sure, if you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Lau. We'll get through this. Alright, everyone. Looks like the Combine are sending their lax in as a vanguard. Standard Combine battle doctrine. Anyone carrying heavy cannons, focus on the lax. Fighters, I need you to keep the escorts busy.
Long live the king!
Back here.
Hey, Lau. ¿Quién es este idiota que cree que puede darnos órdenes?
Follow his orders, Enrique. Es amigo y confío en él.
Fuck these bastards!
Someone's firing at me.
Watch out, lad. Go on behind you.
Good shot, sir!
That's the last lack down.
Where are you? Yeah, I don't really need to worry about the strikers because they don't seem to do any damage to the guys I'm trying to escort anyway. You guys go kill that, I'm going to rearm. That's the last fighter, I think. Well, repair mostly.
That's the fighters taking care.
Locked on weapons systems.
Alright, first wave down. That'll be their strikecraft options spent.
We need to take out that battlecruiser quick.
This time
The guns will
I
make
stay
short
behind
work
my
of our
friends
ships.
for facing the warships.
Then our target is the
And we're
Zaragoza's
going to
weapons
disarm the
subsystem.
cruisers as well.
She'll lose fire control for her mass drivers.
Even then, she can still target manually. It won't be accurate, but we only need to be unlucky once.
Get the sport
I'll take out her guns as well, just to be sure.
Ross, I don't understand. Why haven't those cruisers fired another missile barrage?
Maybe they're trying to save ammunition or minimize collateral damage.
Lau, Ross, those cruisers are arsenal ships. They have ammunition for 2 salvos only. They're spent and are no longer a threat to us.
What? How could you know that, Erickson? No one's seen these cruisers before.
I have. Lau.
Erickson, we need to have a talk.
Okay, only missile silos on this. Let me get out, rearm. Excuse me. Can I not? Oh, there it is.
Hostile weapons locked up.
Okay, can you stop hitting me? Okay. My repair.
She's all over me, attempting to evade.
Give me a moment.
Alright, let's give them a hand. That.
Copy that. Committed to designated target. I'm going defensive.
Get another rearm. Hopefully I'm not running out of time. Don't know how much time I need for this. Come on, come on!
There goes Zaragoza's weapons control.
Okay.
We've got a bit of breathing space.
Roger that.
This isn't going to work. The transports still need a few minutes of spool. I'm preparing the NASA to assault the Zaragoza.
Copy that. Committed to designated target. Locked on weapons.
We've got a lock on the Zaragoza. Kai silos are armed and ready for launch. I got you.
It's going to be rough, Neva. I'm bringing the Hoshikazu alongside to support. You'll need the extra firepower. Core, warm up the ASM launcher. Let's see what this thing can do.
Erickson, be careful. Don't break my ship.
Let's take out their PDCs so our ASMs have a clear run to that battlecruiser. Call out targets for highlight.
Oh, probably want to do that. Alright.
Let's hit those turrets.
Okay, still have some armor.
Combine
Let's go for
reinforcements
another
have
round.
jumped in. A destroyer Wolfpack lead by a light cruiser. Lau, we're losing control of the tactical situation.
Like we ever had control in the first place.
Okay, let's get it. Okay, good. Let's get out of here.
Give me a moment.
Alright, they'll run out of turrets eventually, right? That thing has run out of turrets.
Locked on weapon systems.
Alright, this is starting to feel a lot better. Not getting an angle on this guy. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, this guy is running away. It was already disarmed anyway. Oh. Where are they? There they are.
Need a top up.
We good? I think we good.
Ross, it's working. The Zaragoza is peeling off.
Okay, out of turrets. Let's kill the...
NASA Hoshikuzu. Our ships have cleared minimum safe distance. We're commencing impeller spool for hyperspace jump.
Give me a moment.
Come mass drivers are...
Wow, we're reading an impeller spool on that battle cruiser.
I don't assume I can disable it.
Civilian transports are away. Been finding Erickson.
Oh, thank God. Erickson, Navo, get your ships out. All fighters, move to the Hopewell. It's time to leave.
And...
I don't believe it.
Done.
We've driven off the Zaragoza.
Oh, those guys had point defense as well, which we completely ignored. Let's not die now. That would be nice. I assume this guy is going to run away as well anyway. Right, that worked. So yeah, the trick was just maybe don't charge the warship without the friendlies near you on your own. That was kind of my problem. I was expecting the friendlies to be closer, but I guess they weren't.
We need to talk. Today is giving me the worst headache, and it's nothing to do with the cocktail. My 2 contract pilots turn out to be Albin Navy officers. I don't know what to do with this information. What you did out there today, Ross, was incredible. I don't think we could have made it without you. You proved your initiative and leadership ability when you took command of the fighter wings. That being said, this complicates things. Not only am I your employer, while you remain a member of the Hoshi's crew, I'm also your captain. I was put in command of the fighter group because the Hopewell's pilots knew who I was and were willing to follow my orders. They don't know you, Ross. I had to urge them to follow your orders over private comms. This really isn't good enough. This isn't the military, but hierarchy still means something in this unit. We need to come up with a better way to establish who's in command. Now that I know you've got military command experience, Ross, I'm more comfortable to give you more autonomy. I just wish you told me sooner, not when we're under attack by a Combine Rear Admiral. Rear Admirals. Speaking of which, the Combine have occupied Vicari Station. The entire system is in lockdown, and the whole thing only got a passing mention in the news. No story of Kokochka attacking civilians, no mention of how an entire system got annexed. Just a statement from the Combine how they're there to stabilize the growing regional unrest. Kokochka should be put to court for war crimes, but like that's ever going to happen. Everyone's too caught up in the new Great War. No one cares what happens out in the fringe.
Probably going to stop it here for today. Just go through the briefings.
Lieutenant Ross, I hear your group was responsible for getting us out of Sulcia alive. Thank you. The loss of the Elgin was tragic. Even so, the Commonwealth Embassy suffered minimal casualties. This attack on Commonwealth citizens wasn't a random Malacan raid. I'm afraid I must take partial responsibility. I work for Annie. I seem to have made some very well-resourced people upset, and unfortunately, Commonwealth citizens were caught in the crossfire. When one can't find one's target, carpet bomb the ground around them, and to hell with collateral damage.
Alright, the Commonwealth intelligence has got us in their grasp again.
I have information that could lead us to Andriga Daria's mysterious benefactor. The Malakans are a pawn in a greater game. We're now starting to find out who the players are. Annie will have need of your services soon. You can play at being mercenaries for a little while longer, but don't drag your feet when Fleet calls. You still have your oath to His Majesty. One more thing. The next time you two want to announce your Commonwealth credentials in public, why don't you type beam Admiral Romanovska into the conversation? Just for completion?
Well, I wasn't the one that started.
Welcome everyone. Repair drones from Hopewell have attended to the renewal convoy. We are now on final approach to Covenant. For those who have never been to Covenant, you're in for a sight. Covenant isn't a system or a planet. It's a hyperspace-capable habitat that's a hub for transports, freighters and refinery ships all in service of the Children of Renewal.
I've been there before. The Children of Renewal are good people. The refugees will be well looked after. Our job will be done once we arrive in Covenant. Once our payment comes through, I plan to find a Commonwealth port to drop off Kendra. The NASA, Hopewell, and Pollux Arrow are free to pick up extra contracts at Covenant to pay for running costs.
Thanks, Lau. We should be fine for a while. The bonus pay promised by Reverend Lightoller is substantial. Almost unexpectedly so.
Interesting. I get the feeling Light Owler's free with his credits because he doesn't see a need for them anymore. The Children of Renewal must be planning something big.
Good luck to them. In the meantime, we decide Ross, Mice, and Lau will run escort during the final approach. Our fighters got shot up pretty bad during the escape from Vicaire, and several of our pilots are recuperating.
Yeah, we did lose a few fighters as well.
Ambassador Habert assures
Not everyone
me
was
he will
Guardian.
negotiate transport for the Alban citizens, and Lightoller will represent the rest of the Soljan refugees. All we have to do is provide security for the approach and subsequent personnel transfer.
It's been a long road, but we're safe now. Let's finish the job we started.
Alright. Going to stop it here for today. No stream next weekend, no stream the weekend after that, so we'll be back on this on the 31st of August and more XCOM on the 30th. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you at the end of the month. Take care.